Hello everyone, long time no see from this channel, I'm sure. As you can see, the channel's been rebranded to Sweetheart Hub. It's gonna be just a little place for long form content with me and my friends. We got Hearts of Creation. I have a couple other things I plan on doing in the future, which we'll see when I get to them. But I'm so excited to be restarting this series. If you're old and seen this one, it means a lot that you're coming back around for Hearts of Creation. I cannot thank you enough. And if you're new and coming in, welcome in. Hearts of Creation is a fun little talk show we do to interview and get to know other creators in the field and what they're passionate about and where their heart's at with content creation and the struggles that come with it. It's really nice and awesome, and I really hope you enjoy it. Today's guest is the wonderful Fierce Vox. I'll let them explain themselves here now. But yeah, thank you so much again. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone. What's your pronouns and contents you do?
Yeah, so hi, I am Fierce Vox. I am a fenrir ringmaster Vtuber from hell. And what I like to do when it comes to like streaming is honestly I'm a variety streamer, but I lean towards survival games, sandbox games, simulator games, just, and mostly like party games when it comes to like friends because I just enjoy what I've learned about myself is that like as much as I love, doing solo streams occasionally, I also just like hanging out with other VTubers and like, just
Mm-hmm.
having a good time, whether it be my stream or other people's streams.
Let's go. Yeah. Do you find that like streaming with other people kind of helps relieve the pressure of being solo stream?
Yeah, it honestly does. Cause when it comes to by myself, I I tend to stream for about 2 hours unless if like I'm really like invested in the game. And that's been rarely.
Yeah. I got you.
But
That's
like
kind of the way I am too.
yeah, but like when it comes to like multiplayer experiences, I learned that like I can just like go for hours on end depending on
Mm-hmm.
like my collab partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like whatever we're doing. Which
It's,
is why like when I ask people to play games, I lean towards games where I'm just like, "Ooh, you want to play Minecraft? Minecraft?
Minecraft? Minecraft?
Minecraft?
I love Minecraft.
Yeah, I could do 8 hours."
I once did because I was playing with friends. I once did like just a straight, not planned 24-hour streams because I was so invested in making my build and we were all yapping.
Yup,
And,
yup.
and then I regretted it promptly afterwards, but in the
Oh
moment.
yeah.
uh.
And actually, funnily enough, before this interview, right?
Mhm.
So you heard of the game Dispatch, right?
Yes, I've been trying to save myself from spoilers because.
So I've played that game 3 times now.
Oh my gosh, it didn't release that long ago.
I know. So like the first time I played it, right, was like
Mhm.
in segments in like 2 episodes, right?
Mhm.
Because it was like coming out weekly. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I promised my community that I would do a start to finish once it came like, once it was like fully done.
Yeah.
It's like, fine.
I guess I'll
and
play it
then
again.
and then like that turned into like a 7 hour to 8 hour stream.
Wow.
And then last night, right, one of my moderators, like, because like unfortunately they did not get to see the last two chapters, or they didn't even see like the first chapter in general. So they're like, can you like replay the game, like,
Just
start
for me.
start to finish, just for me? And I was like, you know what, since you asked nicely, and I like the game, and I also didn't do the sonar route, so
Yeah. Like,
might as well.
yeah. That's really nice that you did that for your community multiple times and that they enjoyed it. I think that's
Oh
really
yeah,
telling that they did enjoy that.
yeah.
I was gonna ask if we're going back to like your introduction and whatnot, was there a
Yeah, yeah.
particular way that you came up with your name, Fierce Fox?
So, if I'm being honest, I've had Fierce for like forever, so I actually forgot the context of why I called myself Fierce. But Vox, it's inspired off of funnily enough, as we're talking about Dispatch, it's inspired by Critical Role with
Oh,
Vox Machina.
okay, yeah.
And like it, for those who don't know, Vox in Latin means voice. And as you know, like I I I believe I have a nice voice. Because I
Mm-hmm.
also like want to become like a voice actor. Some of my favorite games is like the games that like allow you to just be silly with your voice act. You like, for example, Monster Prom.
Yes.
Love some Monster
I
Prom.
remember. I remember our Monster Prom during Sweetheart
Ah,
Showdown.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have a nice voice. I do know you also divulged or is that the right? I don't know if I said that word right. Divulged into doing some ASMR or hinting at ASMR. I don't know if you've done it
Yeah.
since. How has that been?
That's been pretty fun actually. Like I have been doing some like ASMR like here and there. I was actually planning on getting back into it soon because like honestly I realized that I enjoy it. Like it's chill.
Let's go.
It's good times all around.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, with your design, your fenrir fenrir design, was there any particular inspirations? I know you have the pirate one as well as the other design.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hang on, let me show like my pirate model to the recording.
Okay.
Boom shakalaka. But anyways,
I love both of them so much.
thank you. So for the Fenrir part, right?
Mm-hmm.
My main inspiration is mythology because I was always interested in mythology.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that there was like a lot of like Greek mythology VTubers out there. So I was like, you know what, I'll just do Norse because I think Norse is like also pretty interesting and cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I designed my entire VTuber based off that concept. Like even the tattoos on my arms are the sun and moon, which is in reference to Skull and Hati, which are the sons of Fenrir.
Oh. See, I'm into mythology, but never know like the never too into it to know all of the nice little details. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. And the ringmaster part, right?
Yes.
That was because like I've always enjoyed the circus aesthetic. I always found it whimsical and fun, especially like ever since I watched Black Butler, like the circus
Oh yeah,
arc.
yeah,
Like I freaking love Joker,
yeah.
which was
Mm-hmm.
also voiced by Matthew Mercer. And my like there was multiple like I'd say I don't know if inspirations are the right word, but my model is based off of multiple different circus characters across media. For example, the main outfit is actually inspired off of Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel.
Ooh, I love Hasbin.
Me too. And the face paint is actually based off of begrudgingly a little bit, just a tiny bit of Hisoka and a bit of Harlequin from the Isekai anime.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just a little bit of what inspired me to merge all these concepts together into one VTuber, and I think it turned out pretty well.
I love your design. I think it
Thank
did as
you.
well. Well, how long have you been streaming and how long have you been like VTubing? Has it always been VTubing or?
It has always been VTubing, but as for how long, I want to say 2 years, but like I don't remember.
I
I
got you.
think it
Yeah.
is 2 years.
Like I say, it probably feels like forever ago because I think mine's like 2 to 3 years ago, but it feels like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Most people have been telling me that like I've only been streaming for a year. I'm like, no, I haven't.
They're fake. They're fake fans.
Just I can't even like confirm or deny if they're correct or not, because like I don't even know myself.
I feel like I'm trying to think how we met, because I feel like that was over a year ago, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like you've definitely been streaming for longer than a year to me, but I also have no
Yeah.
sense of time at all, so I couldn't actually tell
Probably
you.
a year and a half is more accurate, I
Yeah.
guess.
I gotcha. Well, do you have like a goal when you're streaming, or what's like, is there any end goal with what you want to achieve by the time you're done streaming, if you ever decide that you want to get done with streaming?
Yeah, two goals actually. My main goal obviously is to connect with more VTubers and like honestly
Mhm.
just get more friends within the community, because honestly that's the main reason why I got into VTubing. It's more or less like, at this point it's more of like a really fun hobby that like I've been enjoying.
Yeah.
And like I just like love, like honestly I've been getting a lot more risky lately and like reaching out to others and be like, hey, you want to be friends?
Yeah.
because,
Awesome.
because like I honestly like that's my favorite part about being a VTuber, is just being able to like play games with others and just chill, hang out, and just have a good time,
Mhm.
like just meeting other like really cool people.
That's
So that
awesome.
yeah, like that's my main goal. But my side goal is to hopefully like my voice gets recognized to maybe get offered like voice acting opportunities.
Yes. It should. It
Yeah.
definitely will. I can tell you it definitely
Yeah.
will.
Thank
But
you.
that's awesome, because I know most people's goals sometimes will be numbers, or they'll focus a lot on the numbers, and that'll really negatively impact them because
Yeah.
they'll focus too much on it. So it's really nice to hear that yours is, it's more of a hobby, just making friends and not treating it like it is a job per se.
Now, I will say, like, don't get me wrong either. Like sometimes like the numbers do like kind of like demotivate me a little. Cuz like sometimes like when I'm not streaming, like I notice that like, the follow count goes down. And
Mm-hmm.
like it's not because I get upset that I lose followers. It's more or less that like I'm praying, or like I'm just like crossing my fingers that none of my friends unfollow, you know?
Yeah,
So,
I get
so
that
like,
completely.
and because I'm like a way smaller VTuber, right? I notice these things, you
Yeah.
know? So it's like, did one of my friends unfollow? And like I check to like make sure every freaking time, just to make sure that like it's no one that I like.
No, I get that, especially with like the VTubing space. Unfortunately, sometimes like drama just happens, and it's not like your
Yeah.
fault or you didn't do anything, but it's like it kind of makes you a little paranoid that like, oh,
Yeah.
did something happen? Did someone say something? So I
Yeah.
completely get that, because I won't lie, I've definitely done that in the past. I'm like, did I do something wrong? Like I did say something kind of weird, maybe.
Yeah.
So I do completely get that.
Like that does the like it does demotivate me a little every time I see
Mhm.
like, it go down rather than it go up.
Yeah, yeah. I always have to try to like. I do have it. I've started having my like views and my stuff on, so I can see it on the right. And I realize it's bad for me, and I should just turn it back off. I'm like, since the Twitch also changed the way that they do
Yeah.
their lurkers. So I've been trying to watch it to see how much it's affecting me and my
Mm.
community, and I will say it has been affecting it.
I
'Cause
recently like not to like go further off topic, right?
no, you're
But
perfectly
like
fine.
I recently learned from like another VTuber friend that like I met, who basically like he's a friend that I recently learned that like, unfortunately like usually only gets like 1 to 2 viewers,
Mhm.
but like that doesn't like discourage him at all. And I'm like, how does that like not discourage you? And he's like essentially just like telling me like, I mean it does a little bit, but I just have fun of it, and I just remind myself that I'm here to have fun. Like I think I choose to look at it through a positive lens rather than a negative one. like as long as I keep streaming, right, someone is bound to come chat with me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
That
I just think like that's such a cool mindset to have.
that is such a positive mindset and something that people should keep in mind or try to keep. I need to keep that in mind too myself whenever I'm
Yeah,
streaming, because that's an
because
awesome way to look at it.
it is. Because like I realized like as of late, right,
Mm-hmm.
I've been usually like streaming when everyone's like at school or work, right? So
Yeah.
I don't really get much chatters or like much relay my way. So it is like discouraging a bit when it's just me like talking to myself for like what seems like hours on end. But
Yeah.
eventually sometimes those rare streams where I do get like chatters or like friends just pop up on stream like just to like check in.
Yeah.
And those are like times that like I really appreciate because then I can have like a real conversation
Yeah. I gotcha. I
instead
completely
of
get
going
that because I'm the
insane.
same way. Because I'll be like, I think I'm gonna do just chatting stream today, and then I'll always pick like usually when I do those, it's at random times, so no one knows that I'm going to be streaming, and then I realize I'm talking kind of to myself. What do I talk about?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I should always just have like a list of questions or a list of things that I'm just rambling about. Because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, on the spot doesn't really work.
I have like another like VTuber friend who like when comes across those situations,
Hmm.
they essentially what was it? Oh yeah, they just like talk about like random things that like pop into their head. For example, like they're like, huh, when it comes to toppings of pizza, like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
like
just random
like
stuff.
questions like that. It's like, you know
Yeah.
what? That's actually smart. That's genius.
Yeah, see, my head just goes empty. My brain don't think. There's nothing up here.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I know you said that your main like goal with streaming is to make friends, which I feel like this kind of ties in. You made a Minecraft SMP called Echoes of Chaos with Saturn, Gutsy, and Kalo, I believe those were the other owners of it. And
Yeah.
it was a like lore based project where there's a story to it, and I just wanted to know like what your involvement was and if you plan on doing something like that in the future. I know there is talks of the SMP coming back. But yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So honestly, like I really enjoyed that experience. It was a lot of fun. And yes, we are still talking about doing a potential season 2 for it. We just need someone to host the freaking server because we have the mod pack set up. Because like it now allows like for like everyone to have like, more mods, more like interesting things to be a part
Mhm.
of in this world. And yeah, as for my part in it, right? I was essentially the lore master. I created all the lore.
Uh,
Yeah. And I based it on stories that I liked growing up. For example, like the whole concept of like the gods and like be there being like, a god that like has fallen out of,
yeah.
grace, or
Mhm.
as you call it. That was all based off like a mixture of Greek mythology and Christian beliefs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I because like the whole story of like this major big bad and then like the three sons like kind of like destroying it and then taking over what's left. That's
Mhm.
entirely based off Greek mythology because like
Yeah.
that's the story of like the three major gods versus the Titan Kronos.
Mhm. I gotcha.
And yeah, and then the whole idea of like one of them, being infected and like, kind of like going crazy over time and to eventually like have like this massive rebellion. That's all based off Christian beliefs with the story of Lucifer
Mhm.
Morningstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really really cool. And then
Mhm.
was there anything like kind of maybe not related to the SMP, but maybe inspired by it, where you're like, maybe I can go off and do this other project, or is there anything like that?
Like, are you asking if there's like any other projects I've been a part of, or like was there an inspiration to the project?
Um, but both. I'm more referring to the first one. Is there anything that you're maybe going to do, or you feel more confident in doing now that you're, like now that you've had this one kind of under your belt, like any events or projects like that?
If I do it again, I definitely need help. Because like I was the sole builder as well for the SMP.
Oh, yeah.
So I was doing that on my off time as well as being a player.
Yeah, that's a lot, especially for like for all the bills that was on it too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You had a lot.
I had a lot. But like if I had to do it over again, definitely with help, I
Yeah.
think. And like maybe like decide whether or not if I'm going to be a player or just, a staff member.
I gotcha. Yeah, because I feel like with events, especially something that big in nature, you need people. I know everyone likes to be playing and involved with it, but you also need some people behind it to like really make it, I think, work seamlessly.
Yeah. Like for example, like one of the characters that I invented was the Prophet, right?
Yes,
That
I
was
remember Profit.
they were entirely like inspired by Epic the Musical, by the way. but for example, there were times when like there wasn't a lore event happening like at all. And I would just like fuck around with the players that were in the server as the Prophet. Like just show
That's
up on their
awesome.
doorstep, say nothing, like dot dot dot, and then leave. Or that one time when I think there was like something that happened at spawn. You were there.
Yeah.
And the Prophet was casually just there, and you're like, what the hell?
I remember I was, because we weren't supposed to take from the castle build, and you guys had the
Yeah.
azalea, the lot like little saplings there, and I was like, I really want one. Surely the Prophet won't notice if I go back and steal just one of them.
Yeah.
Prophet, can I please steal the one? I can't find them everywhere, because I would look everywhere for them.
Well, yeah. And as for like inspiration for it, right? It was also like heavily inspired off of a series Captain Sparkles did called Mionite.
Oh.
So with the whole like players choose a patron, and
Yeah.
then based on that patron, like the god will basically whisper to the players, like telling them certain things, lore events that were
Yeah.
just like personalized towards the player.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to do that for the SMP.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I really do hope we do a season 2. It's just the issue of trying to find a server that would run the mod. Like that's all we need. That's all we need.
Yeah. Yeah, and then finding a server host and is difficult when you're running mod packs too, but can also be so expensive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Especially of like a mod pack like ours, which is like super chunky.
Yeah, big chunky mod pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but moving on from the SMP topic, even though I love Minecraft, don't get me wrong, I could spend all day talking about Minecraft and ideas.
Maybe like to stay on the SMP project, maybe like something like else entirely would be like fun too. Like for example, if I wanted to do like maybe just like even though I don't know anything about Pokemon, I'd be down to do a Cobblemon SMP so long as I build.
I got you. That would be so fun.
That or like maybe dinosaurs this time. Like do like a Jurassic Park thing. Run your own park.
Yeah, like I say, I've been invited to so many Cobblemon servers, but I've yet to play on one just because I'm like, I don't know any of the people on it. I need to like, I don't know. Whenever I get invited, I'm always say yes to Minecraft things, but then it comes across where I also have I don't have the necessary time to put into a server like that, especially like Sleepy SMP when that was going on. I don't know if you were a part of that one or not.
So I've heard about it. I saw it. It was too big for me. So I
Yeah,
was like,
well, so when I joined it, there had like a good amount of people in it, but a lot of the people I had known, so I was like, okay, or I'm very big into like looking at VTubers and seeing who's I'm in the know about VTubers. So it's
yeah,
like I recognize a lot of people that's on it, even though I haven't talked to them. I'd be, if I can get on this, and then it quickly expanded. They were only going to do the Sleepy SMP for about a month, and then it quickly expanded to so many more creators. A lot that I didn't know, and there's a lot of problems because of that. There's just so many people. I was like, I think I'm done, unfortunately.
yeah. Plus, like, unfortunately, with that many players, drama's bound to happen.
Yeah. And then I was recognizing
Yeah.
people that was like, I know things about them that I don't want to be associated or possibly have the chance to run into them anymore.
Yeah. That's why,
Unfortunately.
like, I prefer like smaller scale
Mhm.
things because that's more
Yeah.
like my cup of tea.
Yeah. I prefer both, but I also like when I run my own events and stuff, I always try to like scout out and like really like try to make sure I know the basis, know about all of that, just because
Yeah.
I don't want it to get
I,
too out of hand.
I totally get you. Like I completely understand. I feel the same.
But anyway,
Hmm.
what has been the biggest challenge for you since you've started streaming? And is there any advice that you would give to your past self, but for like when you were just starting out?
Biggest challenge would probably be finding motivation. Because like for me, right? Like
Mhm.
I'm someone who enjoys watching like a movie or show like over games, right?
Yeah,
So like it's been very difficult trying to find a game that like I want to like, oh, I want to wake up and stream this, you know?
I got
Because
you.
they're, yeah, especially when I don't really have that motivation to game in the first place.
Mhm.
And like most of my motivation comes from friends, which is why like I try to invite people to be like, oh, like maybe we should play Ark. Let's play Minecraft. Like like those like games that like allow multiplayer or like party games,
Yeah, which
just
we
to like
still need to
stream
do
something.
Arc again.
Yeah, we do.
Because yeah, we need to try to get that working and set up. 'Cause that'd be fun to do. I don't know anything. I know there's dinosaurs from the little bit we played, and that's about it.
Ah, yeah, totally.
So we need to try to bring that back and actually, hopefully, I think I know what the issue was for Geeky. But it's just a matter of
Hmm.
Arc does take up so much space, so we'll have to see if Geeky can get
Yeah,
that working. Get like a thing
especially
like,
the new game. Like
oh, I didn't even know there's a new game.
I believe like when I played with y'all, I got y'all evolved and not ascended.
Yes, I think it was
Ascended is
Evolve.
yeah, because like Ascended is like in UE5.
Mm.
And like not only that, but like there's like so many like quality of life changes and updates that they added to it that made it so much more
So
better
chunky.
than
Yeah,
Evolved.
better but chunky.
Yeah, they're working on it to like optimize it better. But at the same time, like unfortunately in my head, I'm just like, I don't know if I can go back to Evolved. I actually like Ascended a lot more.
Oh.
Like, you know, like they
Yeah.
changed so much to be
Mhm.
like, I like this better.
That's so fair.
Yeah, which is why, like, you know, I might play Evolved like to like also just like show y'all the ropes, and if
Mhm.
y'all like that, maybe y'all might be
Yeah,
interested in Ascended. Maybe.
maybe, possibly. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
guess the biggest, like you said, that motivation was your biggest challenge finding it. So I guess
Yeah.
that kind of entails with the next question is I'm sure you get like a lot of burnout from doing that, and kind of what keeps you from being burnt out. Is there a way that you stay passionate? I know we talked about friends being a huge help. Was there anything
Yeah.
you want to expand on
Like
it?
burnout definitely does suck. And like a
Mhm.
lot of it also depends on my sleep schedule too. Because
Oh.
like yeah, like if I like literally did not get like any sleep the night before, like when I
Mhm.
wake up, I'm like, I don't really want to stream today. Should I stream today?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I just ask myself questions like that. And like not only that, but like I feel like burnout comes when unfortunately I think it ties to my social battery as well.
Yeah.
So like if I'm feeling like not really social at the moment, I'm just like I just need time to recharge, be by myself. And like I
Hmm.
mean like completely by myself, you know?
I got you.
It's yeah. And ways that like I prevent burnout is honestly just taking those minor breaks. So for example, right? Like I could be scheduling all day every day.
Hmm.
but but I choose to stream at least 3 times a week.
I gotcha.
That's my goal I set for myself. And then try to do the rest for breaks.
Yeah.
Now, I will say there have been some streams I've been guilty of doing, an hour and a half instead of 2 hours. But, I at least I do stream. At least I
Yeah.
do. But like it keeps me I feel like that itself like keeps me motivated. But it's mostly just friends that like prevent burnout.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know definitely having a set schedule, I think helps a lot of
Mhm.
people and making sure you have that break time. Because I've definitely gone down the path of scheduling something every day, and now I'm like, ugh. I do really enjoy this, but I can tell it's too much on me, especially
Yeah,
having other real life responsibilities on top of that.
scheduling's a big no-no. Like don't get me wrong, like in a professional sense, like scheduling is great, but like,
Hmm.
at the same time, like I prefer to just stream at the same time, like or at least try to stream at the same time of day.
Yeah.
So people just know that like, oh, I'm live then, rather
Yeah.
than oh, they're going to have a stream at this date at this time. They'll just know like, oh, he's either live or he's not, you know?
Hmm.
As long as I stream at like a certain set time of day.
Yeah, I think having that standard, not necessarily that you're gonna stream every day or that, but having like a set time that you usually start stream, I've definitely seen helps a lot
Yeah.
rather than just going
It
live at random times.
it it's like how I say it. It's like having a schedule, but not really.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I've recently been, where I'm like, I'll probably go live around 8 o'clock my time, and I know
Yeah.
what I'm going to do. I don't have anything necessarily planned, but and sometimes people will invite me to things. Usually, I have not been scheduling or planning collabs, but I've been getting invited. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, that's fine. Like, I'm fine to do it, but I cannot right now. I'm at that state where I just cannot physically set up things because
Yeah.
it just I don't know. So it's not even like that big of a thing, but it's just like a mental toll somehow still.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely can be because like unfortunately within the VTuber community, I realized like a lot of people like just prefer voice chat over texting. So it's very hard,
Mhm.
it's very stressful to like, be like, are they gonna show up to the collab on time? Like are they gonna be here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like because like that's stuff that like I have to deal with unfortunately when I host things
Yeah.
where it's just like there's like no communication like at all.
Yeah, streamers are bad at communicating. Even me, 'cause I
Yeah.
I have definitely I do the thing of I think I responded to someone, but I didn't actually send the message constantly. So I'll like look
Mm.
back and I'm like, I swear I responded to this. I'm so sorry. And
Which is why, like, for my mental health, I've been trying to cut back on hosting things
mhm.
and try, like, and like let others invite me. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I've been rarely getting those.
You're the yeah, I was gonna say you're the extrovert and everyone else is like the introvert, I feel. And I
Yeah.
think that's how I am a lot too, where I'll like luckily I have been having friends that like because my friend Dork, he has like a set like he can only stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays because of his work schedule.
Uh
So like
huh.
he'll like be like, "Hey, I'm doing this," Like he always streams
Hmm.
on those days and he's always asking people like, "Do you want to do something?" Luckily,
Hmm.
he's been the extrovert in my life because I have not been like reaching out to do anything.
And like, I feel like honestly, I feel like the concept of having a collab server helps because I know you have one, for
Mm-hmm.
example, right?
Yeah.
And just being like, and like to treat it like a collab slash hangout server, like honestly, is like the best thing that like you could do, especially like when it's like filled with friends, right?
Yeah. I have to say the collab server has been a huge help because there would be people try. I'm so glad like it's not just me using it or trying to get other people are using it because that's what I wanted it to
Yeah,
be used
exactly.
for other
Well,
people to hang out.
which is why like I actually have like my own collab server, and it's kind of like inspired off yours. And are you familiar with another VTuber called Nixie Lynn?
Yes, I think I'm in that one, the Chrono Tubes one.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. I think you've invited
yeah,
me to that one.
yeah. Like yeah. Like my server is actually inspired both on both of y'all's because like
I'm
I really
honored.
like yeah, and like it's like it helps a lot, especially like when you're trying to find like or trying to connect friends to, like other VTubers that like
Mm-hmm.
you are also friends with. It's
Yeah.
just a way to be like, hey guys, here's a cool person. Meet another cool person.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing that happen. I'm like, I knew these two from two separate things and now they're hanging out together because I kind
Yeah,
of mended that gap. It really does feel, and I'm sure you feel the same way where it feels like, oh my goodness, like that's awesome.
my friends are friends
My
with each
friends are
other.
friends
Yay.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for example, like when you did like the heart showdown, like
Mhm.
I feel like one of my fondest memories of VTubing this year was that
Oh, I'm
even though
so
like we
honored.
lost,
Yeah.
like even though we lost, right? Team 4 was still a meme the entire time.
Mhm. Dude, that was that was everything.
Because
You
like yeah, like admittedly there was like minor complaints at the beginning. We're just like because like of how like long the Roblox portion was. And we're just
yeah.
like we could have been like, back in. Like you know what I mean? Like we like but like we still had like a lot of fun just like goofing around and
That's
memeing and
awesome.
playing Monster Prom on our own. Because we're like, you know what? We're gonna play our own game of Monster Prom.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you guys still ended up having fun and still doing that. Cause I did
Yeah.
the event is my first time running something of that like size and caliber. Whereas like
Yeah.
I didn't know how long things were going to be. There's a lot of scuffness still to it. But just hearing that everyone, but minor conveniences and all, still had a really good time doing that. And I'm so honored that's like one of your fondest memories. Like that
Yeah.
that blows my mind a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely is because like I still like I just remember how funny it was the meme about like Team 4.
Yeah.
And like we're the real winners here.
Team
We're the
4.
Fantastic Four.
I was gonna say, I know Jerry, who was hosting Sweetheart Showdown and was also a host for the Fortnite event. He also is
Yeah.
still trying to keep the Team 4 memory alive. He would mention it. That's like,
Yeah.
uh,
And I'm like, even during the Fortnite event, because I was also a part of that one
mm-hmm.
too. I was like, I remember I showed up in your chat. Like, I tried not to like, watch what was going on because, but I
Yeah.
would like only listen to audio. And I was just like, Team 4, remember that. Team 4's here.
Yeah.
And like and that's another thing too, like your Fortnite event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like even though like I knew some members of my team, there's also other team members that like I didn't even know that I ended up, you know,
Yeah.
I want to say we're friends, but like we only talked during that portion.
I'm the same way where I'll only talk to someone once. I'm like, we're besties.
Yeah, like oh we vibe together, we're
Yeah.
friends.
Exactly. But yeah, for the Fortnite event, I tried to have it to where someone at least knew someone from each team because I was bringing
Yeah,
in so many different people and trying to find a whole bunch of people for that.
you were. Oh, I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off,
you're good.
but like you were actually collabing with my teammate that I'm referring to. Like the other day when I showed up in your chat.
Who? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember who you were teamed with. Heavy. Emac, Emac.
Yeah, Emac. Yeah, that.
Yes,
She was in my team. Yeah.
that's right.
Like,
It's
she's the
you.
one I want to say is friends, but even though we only like talked during then.
Yeah. I gotta get you guys together and like we gotta
Oh
do
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Because Emac's
Like,
lovely. I was gonna say she's one of those people where I've only spoken to a few handful times myself because she kind of comes from another group of people. Like I met through other people, so I haven't planned stuff specific. It's one of those people I also really need to get to know, and she's so lovely though. She's
funnily
obsessed
enough,
with Gojo.
yeah, I was about to say that's one of the first things I learned about her, and I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
oh no. The reason why I say that is because like I don't know if you know this about me, Candy, but I can do a really good Satoru Gojo impression.
Oh my goodness. Wait, I need to hear it now.
You crying?
God. Yeah.
Otohime. Oh wait, I'm here to save you. Otohime.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I actually messaged Emac last night because I saw a Gojo TikTok and I was like, I need to send this because it was like, how do you say mommy in Japanese? And they said the way, and it's like, how do you say daddy? And it's like Gojo Satoru. That's
Nah,
like,
I'd win.
nah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my go-to impression.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, yeah, I get that. That's in like. I remember too, because like during that Fortnite match in particular, right? The second I did that, she was silent for like a solid minute. I was like, "Whoops."
Yeah. Gojo Satoru, my beloved. I've started watching. I do know a little bit more about JJK now because my friend's been like putting it on. I haven't I've definitely skipped a lot of episodes because they'll just put it on and I'll watch it, and then sometimes I'm not there when they're putting it on. But I do know more about them.
Oh yeah, totally.
I didn't realize until I started watching it. I was like, I didn't realize this was the Not I'd Win guy, and then it just told me. I was like, that's crazy.
Nah,
That's crazy. That's where that meme comes from.
They're just waiting until like season 2. There's another meme that comes from him.
Yeah.
It's like the scene. It's like the scene where he's going like batshit crazy.
I don't know. I watched a little bit of season 2, but I don't know if I've seen that scene yet or not. That might be coming up, or I might have missed it. I might have missed it too. Complete. One day I'll fully sit down and watch it.
Flashback arc?
I don't think
it's like the final scenes of his flashback arc.
I don't think I did. Or I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know if I've seen it yet. One day I'll sit down and watch the full entirety, start to finish. Right now I'm just seeing random moments, so I don't know what I've just already passed or what I haven't seen yet. But anyway, going back to the questions, I suppose. The lame, boring questions. But I know we mentioned briefly about your community and stuff. Tell us more about them and like what you enjoy the most about like your specific part of the community, I guess.
Oh, I hate them. I'm joking.
Despise those guys.
They insult me every time. Nah, my community is great. Like I said, like when it comes to me, I don't really have like a set audience. I realize that like most of my community is actually just my VTuber friends who are like stopping by to support me, while you are leaving a lurk and whatnot. And honestly, that's okay. Like I feel very lucky to like have like friends who are like actually like actively think about me.
Yeah.
And, like want to like stop by.
Yeah,
and like that's just really nice. Yeah. And like, you know, so I mean they are technically my community, but at the same time, like I don't really view them as my community because I view them more as my friends when they show up and chat.
Yeah.
And like I do occasionally get like the new chatter, but very rarely do I do that.
Yeah.
Because like most of my follows have actually been because of other streamers communities. So like I
Mhm.
completely understand if they don't really like show up to mine. Like I don't
Yeah.
know if they like me or not, but
No,
but yeah.
no, it's also another like when you collab and their community does like follow and come over, but I do see where it's like they won't necessarily stick around, which is fine. They
Yeah.
don't have to. It's still nice that they even stopped by and like they supported you because you're a friend, you know? And the same
Yeah.
thing with like Vtuber friends stopping in. I have a whole bunch
Mhm.
of that too where, Vtuber my friends will come in, say hi, and then they'll lurk and do their own thing. And that's
Yeah.
always like it does feel nice just that they've even thought to stop by.
Yeah, that's why when I saw you that when you were live the other day, and I was like, oh, I have to say something, like,
Yeah.
and like, and I feel bad because like I'd make this whole spectacle about leaving,
No, you're all good.
No, like I do like the exclamation mark lurk, and then I'm like, oh, like I'm sorry, I gotta go, but like it was such. I'm like, I don't want to like leave it at like I gotta
Yeah.
go, So I'm
I'm
like,
the
but it was
same
so lovely
way.
watching you.
I'll do exclamation lurk and then I'll talk for like another 5 minutes. Like, okay, I actually have to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I feel like such like a drama queen when I do that.
No, you're so fine. I'm the same way. We're
Yeah,
drama queens together.
girly pop.
Girly pop, yeah.
Uh, yeah, like I try and stop by and just hang out
Yeah.
and chat for a little bit if I can,
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
like
say.
I as much as my friends support me, like I want to support them too.
Yeah. I think it's just hard, like, everyone's so busy and just trying to support everyone. It's
Yeah,
so, obviously
there's a
it's
lot.
appreciated. Yeah, everyone's appreciative of it. It's hard. I want to stay longer for people's streams. Sometimes I'll just like I'll get distracted and I'll just be watching someone's stream and I'm like, oh, I was supposed to start, but I don't want to start because they're streaming. I get that a lot.
Exactly. It's also like a fun surprise when a friend is streaming right when you're about to end, and
Oh
you can be like,
yeah,
"Oh, I can rate
I
them."
can rate. Yes. Especially because I'll stream really late at night sometimes, and I'll just see
Yeah,
like the most random person live. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna go down to them because I never get to raid them.
exactly. Or like I said, like I stream at like usually around this time actually.
Yeah.
And like I rarely get any of my friends on because not to dox them or anything, but they're mostly CST PST.
Yeah.
I'm EST.
EST gang. EST gang.
Yeah, so they're up at like at can I curse?
Yeah. I don't
They're
care.
up at fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you like this? And like now I have to watch and stay up at 2 a.m.
Mhm.
Hence why I did not go to sleep till 7 a.m. last night.
Oh man.
I
Yeah.
woke up specifically for this.
I'm honored. Thank you. I could say,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why last Wednesday when we were supposed to record this, I was up so late. Like, I could not fall asleep, and I was watching friends' streams and stuff because, I have the same like you. I have a lot of PST friends. They're just up at god hours for us. And so I was
Yeah.
watching them because I couldn't fall asleep, and I was like, ooh, it's 6 a.m. I am not going to wake up in time, and I don't have anything prepared. So let me.
Luckily for me, I have a friend who does freaking ASMR around that time, so I watched their stream.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
awesome.
peace.
Yeah. To say I wish ASMR. I've listened to a couple, and sometimes they work, and sometimes like it's never consistent on if it actually helps me or not. I'm just like,
I'm honestly scared to do ASMR sometimes.
what?
Because like when I do it, right?
Mhm.
Yes, my natural voice is like very calming, right?
Yeah.
And it's like very like low maintenance. So like I like a lot of people tell me all the time that like when they talk to me, like their social battery does not get drained like at all.
Mhm.
And like honestly, I'm really honored to hear that. But when I do like my ASMR, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes I fear that like even though like I'm trying to like make my voice like softer and deeper,
Mm-hmm.
I fear it turns out sexy, like hot. Rather than like oh, I'm drifting you off to sleep. It's like, oh daddy, please. And I'm like, no,
Not
no.
the vibe I'm trying to go for. It just happens.
I mean, I could call you a good boy or girl, but if you want, but
Yeah.
is that what you're here for? Are you trying to sleep?
Yeah. Oh man. It's gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna say with doing like ASMR content or like in just in normal streams. Have you ever had like a weird stream interaction? Like, what would you say is your
Yeah.
weirdest?
Oh,
I was gonna
definitely.
say. I'm sure with ASMR, I fear it might come with
No,
the.
it was
Oh, not even that.
Undertale.
Oh, that's yeah. I see it. I understand that too.
Yeah. I had someone straight up in my chat role playing as Sans Undertale.
Oh, please, the role players, no.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so awkward.
Mm-hmm.
It was so. I was like, yeah. Can we not role play, please? Like,
Yeah.
it was funny the first time, but can we not?
Yeah, I was gonna say if they can do it like once and it's fine, but if you continue to do like like if you're trying to do that as like the maze, like no, please. I'm
It
so
gets a little weird at some point, you know.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm so thankful when I did Deltarune. I did get people that were following me that were obviously the fans of Deltarune specifically, but they weren't
Yeah.
too weird in my chat. Thankfully.
I was actually scared when I was streaming Dispatch, right?
Mhm.
Because someone followed me like that was named after one of the characters.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Oh man.
And like they started like role playing a tiny bit. But that was it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh man.
Like they were named like Blonde Blazer, and I was like, oh.
Oh please, not the Undertale incident again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say this one probably was more tied into the one before. But is there anything that you learned about yourself since starting streaming that's like, oh, I really recognize that I have this quality?
Honestly, I don't think so. Like,
Okay.
if I'm being honest, like, I was always confident in my abilities because,
Yeah.
I knew that like I was good at talking to people. I knew that I had a good voice. Like, I
Mhm.
knew that like I was able to make friends easily. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was just like if streaming taught me anything, it taught me that like that like yes, you're gonna have like ups and downs, unfortunately, but
Mhm.
I feel like those ups and downs will make you stronger and will help you like you do
Yeah.
better in the future. Like it's more or less like I learned more about the community and the lingo. Well, that's like all I essentially learned from streaming. But like I like when it comes to like qualities though, like I've always knew that like I had these like qualities,
Mhm.
whether it be conscious or subconscious. But like
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's you're
yeah,
confident in what you know, and it
exactly.
hasn't changed. And I think that's fine because it's all the good qualities.
I
I'm
know
just
I'm a funny guy.
yeah. I know I'm a little silly sometimes.
Yeah, I know a little goober. I know I'm a gremlin.
But I gotcha. I gotcha. Was there any
But
specific? Oh, sorry. You continue.
yeah, I will say that like despite me like knowing all that, I also don't try to like boast about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like, a lot of times like, people come in the chat and they see the streamer and they're like, oh, like 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 listen to the streamer and they're like the streamer is saying something like, "Oh, I'm so funny. I know I'm so funny." Like, and I feel like that turns people off,
Yeah.
And like I try not to like boast about things like that because like honestly, A, it's not really cool.
Yeah.
B, like, it's like honestly just there's a time and place and that's not it.
Yeah.
Like you can say it like jokingly, like ha ha ha, I'm funny.
Yeah. But
You
just
know?
like there was a thing of being overconfident and like a
Yeah.
little.
Humble thyself.
Yeah, you need to
Humble.
humble, keep it
Yeah.
humble.
Stay humble.
uh, but is there like a particular way that you balance life and streaming? I know you have like your set schedule that you talked about. Was there any other things within that?
Um. Uh. Actually, yeah, it goes back to burnout.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of these questions probably go back into the other questions and stuff. We've
Yeah.
rambled on, so it kind of we've talked and touched on it a little bit.
Because like I try to like spend time with like family, and I spend time with like others, which is why like it benefits me to stream earlier in the day, because like
Yeah.
I can get stream out of the way, and then I can like do whatever afterwards, whether that be hang out with friends offline or like hang out with family.
Yeah.
And like because like sometimes like some of like the chillest sessions I've had with other VTubers was just like offline, like not streaming.
Yeah. I do think it's nice just
hanging
to
out.
have offline hangouts too. I think that's so important to do. And just chill out.
Like essentially what I do before meeting people, right? Sometimes I'm forced into meeting people like on stream.
Yeah.
That's cool too. But like I at least try to like meet them beforehand, like to see if like we pass a vibe check with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
And
done
like
a few of those.
yeah. Like that's what I try to do like before meeting people, because I feel like that's the best way to like get a sense of like who I'm dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's something important. That's a tip I would give like if you're meeting like someone online for the first time that's like you are planning on doing content with, is definitely having a sit down talk with them and just making sure everything's chill, set boundaries if needed.
Another thing as well, and this is like especially advice for people who are using social media as well. Like honestly, don't immediately ask to collab. Don't do that.
Yes.
Like and like if like if a streamer, especially a streamer that's like bigger than you, sees that your first message is, "Do you want to collab?"
Yeah.
They will take it the mean as, oh, they're probably going to use me for numbers, or they're going to use me for clout.
I've had people come to me and ask, like in my chat, like, oh, would you, like, they rated me once and then asked, like, would you collab with me? I was like, I don't know you, respectfully.
Yeah.
Like, maybe. I think I said maybe, but, it's
Which
just
is
not a
why
good look.
it's important to like ask to become their friend first.
Yeah. I think it's important, to ask for friend support and, like, not really, like, you gotta grow a connection.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
what's important to do. And, like, like, with me streaming, I actually, like, try to, I YAP, I try to become friends, I'm supporting, I try, even that despite me being busy. I think that's most important, is friend first, and then content creators second.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a good mindset to have with it.
And unfortunately, as of late, like I've been like cutting back on like networking and meeting other people, but now I'm like, having the itch to meet more people.
Yeah.
But like unfortunately, like so admittedly, like you pointed out earlier that I was an extrovert when it comes to the VTubing community.
Yeah.
I'm very shy at first, actually. It takes me a lot of like mental preparation to like send someone a DM and be like, hi, like we've been mutuals for a while, and I was wondering like, do you want to be friends? Puts two fingers together.
I'm the same way. Like, where I'm like, I do all these events and I go to invite people, but I'm like, I hate bothering people, and like especially someone I don't talk to that often, being like, hey, would you want to do this? Because there are definitely some people that I only know kind of as like creators, and not really, like, we don't talk enough to really be classified as friends, even though in my head we're besties.
Are we besties, Candy?
We're besties.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah. But I do advise that when it comes to like streaming in general. It's just like don't, like if you're in it for you know, trying to make numbers or trying to grow, like honestly, that's the wrong mindset to have.
Yeah, because if you, especially if you're just streaming, because that takes a
Yeah,
long time to like really build up that way, and
yeah,
it's all luck based too.
it is. It is. And like how do I say this? Because like I will say that like also when it comes to VTubing, right?
Mhm.
It it is a very like female dominated sphere. So it's definitely a lot harder for like male VTubers to like, you know, get into it. Especially like I don't know if you've noticed this, Candy, but
Yeah.
especially on social media, like there's like a bias or prejudice against like male VTubers because like a lot of them unfortunately, especially the bad eggs,
Yeah.
are getting like reported as like doing like horrendous things. Like for example, like only in it to basically treat VTubing as a dating app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
So like
definitely
it
a stigma around the male VTubers, unfortunately, because you only
it
hear about
is.
the bad people in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's just streaming in general, well, especially VTubing, but
Yeah.
I do see where you're coming from with that, for sure, for
Yeah, yeah,
sure.
yeah. I'm not saying like the opposite can't happen either because it definitely
It
does happen.
does and can, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, you know, it's just like I've noticed like there is some truth to like, you know, it is a bit harder for male VTubers to grow on the platform.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotcha. I
Yeah.
can't say that I've seen it because I'm not a male, unfortunately, but
No,
I
no,
have
you're
heard the
totally
sentiment
fine.
though of that
Yeah.
happening with a couple
It,
of my male VTuber friends as well.
yeah, like it does happen, and like you know, it does happen to like a bunch of like female VTubers as well that I've
Mhm.
noticed. It
Yeah.
just really depends on your content, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, content and like yeah, it depends
Yeah,
on content and the out. It's like so many different factors that depends whether or not you get noticed or not get noticed, which sucks,
yeah,
but unfortunately it's just the
yeah.
way that it is.
And like I've noticed like some content leaning more towards a certain type of content that like you know that will grow numbers exponentially.
Yeah.
AKA, you know, the drama VTubers and
Yeah.
or like VTubers who are explicitly like LootTubers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that, no shame, no shame by the way. Like no disrespect. Because like honestly, I think there's like a bunch of like LootTuber, VTuber friends on my end, right? That like I
Mhm.
love and care for. Like they're just so freaking amazing and awesome. But but
Yeah.
you see what I did there? But
Yeah. Mhm.
but
But yeah.
yeah, there is like you know, unfortunately, like most audiences are like you know in it for to see like a certain type of content, you know,
Yeah. Well,
and
and
it's like,
there's an audience I think for every,
oh yeah,
field for sure of it. But you'll notice I think especially in like our society a little bit that there's a
yeah,
like it's like people love hate right now and people are like sexually charged things or negatively charged things are on the rise of just getting more attention like
yeah,
and causing unnecessary drama on Twitter. It gives likes. The people like the attention
mm-hmm.
from those likes. And that
I like
there's so
reading it.
many I admittedly I do love reading it. I'm a part of the problem, and I acknowledge that because I love to read the drama. I love knowing what's
What
going on.
would I participate? No,
No.
definitely not. Because I try to cultivate a positive sphere on
Yeah.
my channel, like on my on like I just want to focus on the positive stuff,
Yeah.
but I do like some tea.
I love
I,
my tea. That's my like biggest downfall is I love hearing. I'm so nosy. I want to know everything going on.
yeah, so I'll know like anything that's like negatively happening in the VTuber space.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Do I participate?
No.
Oh, never. I'm an angel.
I was gonna say I once in a while will talk about it, but I'm like, hey guys, have you seen this? I think that's it's kind of crazy that's going on. And I don't
Oh
send
yeah.
hate, but I do. But I'm like, are you guys noticing this too?
Admittedly, in private, like I'll talk to other VTubers about what's going on, right?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Wow, damn, this is wild, huh?"
Yeah.
But other than that, like, yeah, no, I just want to be like, I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope you're all taken care of. I hope you get some rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
I think that's the best kind of message to send, rather than focusing on the negatives. I think staying
Yeah.
positive and keeping it positive is what we need.
Do I get a single like? Fuck no.
No.
Do people read it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the views. It's so sad because like like don't get me wrong, I have a lot of mutuals on Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel like I have the reach to where they see my tweets.
Yeah. I just
to be
I'll
able
admit
to-
I haven't seen yours. And I'm sure you do post,
Yeah.
but I don't get that on my feed. I don't get my friends like stuff on my feed too often.
Yeah, I know, right? It's always like drowned out by like bigger VTubers,
Yeah.
like bigger, because like I always see like VTubers who have like 1,000 followers are up like all the time on my timeline, and very rarely do I see yours.
Yeah. Admittedly, recently I've been bad at Twitter just because I'm like, nothing new or
Ooh.
exciting to post, Like my
Yeah.
life's kind of boring.
And I don't want to keep repeating like I hope you have a good day, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my big thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm also like, I don't like also repeating like the same art posts, because it's just like I'm posting the same art every time too. I'm like, I want to commission stuff, but I need to save money.
I will say like my biggest like inspiration right now like has been motivating me.
Mm-hmm.
It like has are you familiar with Socks Agency?
Socks Agent, I believe I am. I'm trying to think who's in that. Is that
Slimbo?
Slimbo? I do not.
Ever heard of Brickin'?
No.
There's also Ad Free. There's I believe her name's Malfina. There's also Yomi.
Oh, I know Yomi.
Yeah,
Yomi. Okay, I'm looking now. I do actually know these people. I just didn't recognize the names when you were saying them, but I do. I recognize Slimbo, Malfina. I'm looking at the page now. Snoozy.
Yeah. Like honestly, like my biggest inspiration right now is like both like Socks Agency and Mythos.
Dude, they've been popping off. I do really like them. Or they're going crazy, and I
like despite the recent unfortunate drama, right?
Yeah,
and
but I wouldn't even say
that's
I don't even that's not Mythos, and I think they handled that really well in their
like they do like cultivate a very positive and like awesome like sphere within the VTuber community. And that's what like I inspired to do with like my own Twitter. Like them and also like Hololive too. Like Hololive Ian has been like popping off on like awesome things too.
Yeah, I haven't kept up with Hololive. I've never been big into the creator agencies besides for like Shoujo, which how that that turned out.
Mean, there's certain individuals in Vshoujo that like I do keep up with and like I inspire. Like one of my biggest I would say like I guess one of my Oshis, right? Is believe it or not, Hinya the Genius.
I love Hinya.
I love Hinya too. Like I learned that like my biggest Oshis are just like people who I find freaking hilarious. And like it's like for example, Hinya is one of them, right?
Yeah.
Chibidoki's another.
Yes, Chibi's also.
And Queso's another. Even though he's not
I love Queso. Queso is my Oshi too. I don't. No, I
also like Bibu from Hololive.
See that one? I feel I've heard the name, but I cannot picture who that is. I'm looking them up right now.
She's like a gym VTuber. Kosaji Bibu.
I've definitely seen her. I don't think I've watched any of her
Yeah.
content. I fear. I'm writing that down. I will look into them.
Oh yeah, their shorts are freaking hilarious.
Never mind.
Like, cause I remember like going a bit off topic, by the way.
No,
But, like I remember like watching Bibu recently on a Hololive Minecraft server. It was shared between like all members of Hololive.
Yeah.
So you have like the Indonesian branch, you had the Japanese
Oh,
branch.
that's so cool, actually. Yeah.
And Bibu was just hanging out with some of the Japanese VTubers. They're over at the Hololive part. And unfortunately, this poor girl, by the way, they were teaching her awful things to say in Japanese. Just to say in yeah. And people was like, okay.
That's awesome.
Like they were like teaching her words like oh, I share my body with like, am I cute? You know what I mean? And I'm like, Bibu, no. Bibu, don't listen to their life. And then they're like, who taught you these words, Bibu? And then she's like looking over at like other VTubers like, she did and she did.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I was
no.
gonna say this kind of ties into like the next question is which these are like VTubers that inspire content creators that inspire you now. What was there any in particular that maybe inspired you to start streaming?
Yeah, actually. So believe it or not, the only reason why I started streaming was for a bet.
Yeah. Oh.
Because like there was a time when like I knew nothing of VTubers except for like two groups, and that was like Hololive and VShojo at the time.
Yeah.
And like my friends were VTubers, I was not. And we were on a vanilla Minecraft server, casually just hanging out, doing our thing. And another VTuber friend made a bet with me, or deal I should say, that if I become a streamer in VTube, right? They would play Minecraft because they never played Minecraft before. I said, easiest bet in my life.
Like, I'm down for that. That's a good deal.
And I started streaming, right? And they have yet to uphold that end of the deal.
That's crazy. I'd bring that up to them.
To this day. No, I bring it up to them all the time. Like, so when are we playing Minecraft?
Well, yeah. When are we doing this? You promised me this.
Yeah.
You should make a stream out of that. Just teaching them Minecraft.
They like avoid the subject. They like switch it to like another game, like 7 Days to Die. A game I'm not really interested.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Just to show that you should always get your deals in writing, chat.
Yeah. Make them. I mean, hold them to a contract. Say, do you have like I know we mentioned Minecraft a lot. Do you have a favorite game of all time? Like when you go back to time? Ooh, I don't know if I know that one.
It's an old PS2 game.
I see. I definitely wouldn't know that one then.
Yeah, it's my favorite game of all time. Like I would always go back to it. Like I don't like always go back to it, right? Because it's on the PS2.
Yeah.
But I still think about it. Like it is honestly my favorite game of all time. Second favorite, it's a tie between Ark and Minecraft.
I see.
But more leaning towards Ark.
I was gonna say, I know you mentioned Ark to me a lot.
Yeah. It's just hard to get people to play with me.
I know.
Like I said, my motivation comes from if I'm playing with friends.
Yeah,
If I'm playing by myself, I get bored way too quickly.
that's fair. I was gonna say, I think Ark also is one of those games that are a big time commitment, especially size
Yeah.
commitment with how much freaking space it takes.
Oh
Which,
yeah, definitely. It's like a game where it's like Minecraft, where it's like you'll get like a solid 2 weeks out of it, and then you're done.
yeah, the Ark Minecraft phase. I
Yeah, exactly.
was gonna say,
It's the same.
yeah. But is there a game that you enjoy but you wouldn't play on stream?
Yes, actually. So, believe it or not, I'm a big fan of strategy games.
Okay.
But I would never stream it because I know I would have zero audience.
Well, like what kind of strategy games though?
For example, like my favorite one of all time is Stellaris. It's like a space
Okay.
strategy game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I do know that
And
one.
like, but I would never stream it because I know that it would be a boring experience to watch.
That's so
Like, of
fair.
course, I make it fun, right?
Yeah. It's fun for you.
But I would never, ever subject my audience to that.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun if you're playing, but if you're not playing, it's boring to watch.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel like. I know some people do stream TFT and they enjoy it, but it's one of those games where I feel like I don't have much to say because I also don't know what I'm doing when I play that. But
Yeah.
one of those where I'm like, I'll stream it once in a while, but
Mhm.
I can't. I
If
don't
you
have much
think
to say.
about it,
On.
right?
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2 is like an early version of like, and this is just my like own opinion, right?
Yeah.
But it's like an early version of Overwatch and Rivals, if you think about it.
Yeah, it kind of is. I
Like,
do
it's just a
agree.
reskin.
But Rivals is so much more fun. I played Overwatch again recently, and I was like,
Mhm.
man, this. I don't know why it doesn't feel the same as Rivals. Rivals feels so much better to me.
I feel like it's like also just because like in my opinion more people are familiarized with Marvel characters.
Yeah, I think that does go into it too. Cause I
Yeah.
grew up loving Marvel too, which doesn't help.
Because admittedly I stopped playing Fortnite like right when like Fantastic Four came out.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, because like I'm not really big into the games like that. Like I don't really stream them or play them. Like,
Mhm.
I will play like if a friend asks me to, but that's
Yeah.
about it. Like otherwise I uninstall it.
That's kind
But
of me as well. I don't uninstall, which I should because it takes up space. But I don't play like Rivals or Overwatch unless I get asked, and even then I have to really want to play those games.
yeah, and then I heard recently that like Daredevil came out, and then
Mhm.
Gambit, who's like one of my
Yes.
favorite X-Men, came out.
I
Like,
love
and I'm just
Gambit.
like, those are like my only reasons to coming back to Rivals because like I love those characters. Do I
Mhm.
love the game? Not really.
Yeah.
But do I love the characters? Oh hell yeah.
My Emma Frost. I love Emma Frost so much. I played all of the Marvel season in Fortnite to get my Emma Frost skin to her peak.
But like, yeah, like I feel like that's the trap when it comes to games like that. It's
Yeah.
like you get like familiarized with the characters and then you're like, I love these characters.
Yeah.
I'm going to, and like I feel like that's why Overwatch was a way bigger hit than Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Because like Team Fortress 2 is like you're playing like a class, you're not playing a character.
Yeah.
Overwatch, you're playing a character with their own abilities, and like which diverges to other games, like for example, Valorant.
I love Valorant. I don't love Valorant, but I'm addicted to Valorant.
Yeah, which is pretty much watching.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, your mic like the little thing there.
Yeah, like it's pretty much like the same concept as Rivals and Overwatch.
Yeah.
Like it's just a reskin version. Like
Yeah.
they're all the same genre, pretty much.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is my final question. I fear it is. My final question is there any content that you're looking to dive into that's different from what you're doing now?
So yes.
Okay.
So there's two ASMR, of course. I do want to get into like ASMR and like, you know, maybe do some like voice acting, script reading type
Yes.
things. But the other one, and this is like more risky
Mm-hmm.
because like I try to avoid this like as much as I can because I'm very scared to copyright,
Oh.
but React content.
Oh. I feel like React content would be good for you because you said that you would much rather watch a movie
Yeah,
than game.
exactly. Like I would like literally like I fear because like I feel like it's cheating in a way. Like if I react to like watching someone else's gameplay of a game, you know, like
Yeah.
I because like I know like I believe that's like the main. I know like you remember a streamer content creator by the name of Sniper Wolf.
I do know. I'm well familiar with Sniper Wolf. Yeah.
I feel like one of the biggest issues people had with her was the fact that like her React content was her like basically stealing content from like other, you know, people.
Yeah. I
And like
in my opinion, with Sniper Wolf, I don't think I haven't watched her in a million years, but I feel like she
yeah,
doesn't like do any like transformative content with it. Like she just does,
yeah.
whoa, that was crazy, and that's kind of it.
I got you.
I think
Cuz
that
like
was her big issue.
that's the main reason why I was turned off to doing like React content cuz like I didn't want to like, you know, be associated like that
Yeah.
when
Now,
it came to it.
I think a good one to look at, like if you're looking for like kind of how a good example of reaction content, I would go honestly. Kingji has done really good reactions to like he'll watch Gordon Ramsay or he'll watch,
Yeah.
you know, he watches
Like
police videos.
even then, like I fear like if I do like for example Gordon Ramsay, right? That the mouse would come after me.
Yeah, yeah,
You know who I'm referring to when I say the mouse.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you
It's
know?
just one of those things with reaction. I think, especially like if it's a YouTube one, it's kind of
Yeah.
fine. They do sometimes. A lot of times, what they'll. Sorry, I dropped something. A lot of times, what they
Mm.
do is that they will like they'll put a claim, but they won't like put like an actual like strike, so much to say. So you would lose
Yeah.
money on it, but you could also be a pain to do, but you can argue that's transformative and then remove the
Yeah.
claim. It's just there are like downsides obviously to doing any kind of content, and React is kind of unfortunately is one of those where people will try to say that's not transformative, and
Yeah.
it's just important that you make the distinction between just watching it and like actually commenting and.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I completely agree. But like it's just like that's why I've like mostly been like scared to do things like that. Like I know like for example, one that like I know is like 100% safe
Mhm.
is like either you laugh you lose type content
Yeah.
or for example, do you remember Sam and Colby's Conjuring House videos?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I know those are safe to like react to and watch.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be fun to do. I see people all the time though doing like the reacting to Has Been Hotel and Danny Moda too.
Or
Danny
Hell of
Moda's
a
a good
Boss, yeah.
yeah, those I've also seen people manage to do and
Like
like
Kuro, for example. I know we are talking about former V Shoujo
yeah,
members
I
earlier.
love him
But
too.
Kuro, like actually I think he reacted to the Digital Circus on his channel,
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
think.
Well, and I
I
know
have to fact
like
check, but
yeah. And I know with Hell of a Boss and Digital Circus too, they were originally on YouTube. So, and I think they're still getting produced on. You can still watch them on YouTube. It's just
yeah,
you know. So
the Murder Drones as well.
yeah. So there's definitely different things you can do, and like
Yeah,
just I'm not too familiar fully with React content. That's something I've also been kind of wanting to do too, just because
yeah.
I do. It's easy stuff, and I do find it.
Sometimes I just don't want a game. I just want to watch random videos on YouTube.
Yeah. Sometimes no gaming required. My biggest thing is I have such a bad attention span. when it comes to like watching things that like I have to be doing something else while I'm watching.
Which is why, like, instead of like, embracing fully like into content like that, I kind of like transition myself by doing tier list content instead.
Oh yeah.
Because like that's just simple and easy to do, and it also like inspires like chat to actually like commentate on it too.
Mhm.
Tier lists are like a lot of fun. For
Yeah.
example, I remember I did an Epic the Musical watch along stream, and we tiered each song the entire way through.
Oh yeah. That's a
Like,
good one.
we're gonna give this song a C. It deserves a C. S
No,
tier immediately. S tier.
yeah. That's so real. Honestly, I might steal that because I love listening to musicals and stuff. That kind of sounds
Oh
like
yeah,
And I do remember when you did that too, the Epic the Musical tier list. I don't know if I was able to
yeah.
watch it, but I remember seeing your posts about it.
Oh yeah.
But
Back when I had reach.
yeah. Back when the drama didn't infect my whole page.
Yeah.
So,
Especially current drama.
yeah.
Ick.
Dude. Yeah, I was gonna say, right now my feed is currently just all of the like Zen drama going on right now.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's like for me, like I don't really care. Like
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't go for a military outfit, but it's obviously not meant to be what people are trying to make it be.
Yeah. Like, in my opinion, right? It's just an outfit, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like, it's
Yeah.
something that like Zen was just trying to like,
Well, and
it
Zin's
was.
had a military outfit before too, which I think
It's
people
just a
are
remodel
missing.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a redesign of it, right?
Mhm.
Like, it makes her happy. She's clearly not like that, especially if you know Zen, right?
Yeah. I've known
She's
people that worked with Zen, and I've heard nothing but
yeah,
good things about Zen.
exactly. So it's like I feel like people are making a big deal over it, or just trying to farm it for
Yeah.
likes and attention.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is
And
just like
that's
a.
the reality of it too. Like people don't actually care.
Mhm.
Like they can say what they want, but they don't actually care.
Yeah.
They're doing it for likes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like it because like any publicity is good publicity,
That is
according
the
to them.
mindset that some people unfortunately have.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I disagree, but my opinion doesn't
Hmm.
really matter in it.
Yeah.
Because
I feel you.
there's definitely like you get a reputation by doing that kind of like drama bait, drama stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of also the same. Like I don't. Obviously, I have friends that cover news stuff or cover like VTuber drama as news stuff,
Yeah.
but it's just like it's not, you know,
It's none of my
it's
business,
not
so I
my
don't get involved.
business, and it's not
Yeah.
my business. But I don't the it's just not like I feel like it gives you a reputation that you know
Yeah.
about all the drama. You like you profit off of the drama, and that's just not something I necessarily like. But
Yeah.
obviously it's just I don't do that. Like I don't care if other people do that. It's just not my thing
Yeah, exactly.
personally.
And unfortunately, I can't tell like the intentions other people have. But
Yeah,
most of the time, I just assume it's fake or negative.
yeah,
Because like you can even have like a smile the entire time you're doing it. You can make jokes, you can laugh, but in reality, like I'm going to probably see you as you don't really care that much about the drama. You just like that you're getting attention from it.
yeah. Well, I just for me I can't help but like obviously I don't think everyone that covers it is bad or doing it with bad intentions, but
Yeah,
I just
I'm just.
all of that publicity about the situation just
Hmm.
causing like there's a human behind it at the end of the day. Like Zen is a
Yeah,
human and getting so much
exactly.
hate for no real good reason.
Just share kindness. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like, just be kind to others. Like, that's really it. Like, if someone's having a bad day, try and cheer them up or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know?
Yeah. So
That's what I try to do, like with my content. It's just like, if someone's like not really having a good day or they're not feeling well, I just hope that like, my content will give them like some joy, like, or they
yeah.
have like some like a nice moment just talking to me,
Mhm. Yeah.
or like watching whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's all you really can do too in
Yeah,
that situation. And what's what should come from like being a content creator. It's more there just to bring entertainment and be
yeah,
ideally be positive, but
exactly. Like you don't see any of the other like big VTubers like investing themselves in drama, do you?
no.
They're like that's exactly like the point. Like
And
why should we care about it?
and you'll notice, like, obviously there is a community for hate. Well, like, there are people
Yeah,
that's gotten big, but like the biggest faces that in VTubing, like, they're not, it's not because of drama that you know them. You know them because they're a positive
yeah.
force, like Iron Mouse and like,
Chibi, for example.
Chibi, yes.
Chibi rarely gets into drama.
Mm-hmm.
The only time she's ever gotten into drama was because of like the Cinder situation, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's the only time or unless if it like comes knocking on her doorstep. For
Yeah.
example, like the Father's Day thing, which is very sad and unfortunate.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
But
Or sorry, Veterans Day. Not my bad, not Father's Day. Veterans Day.
I was
That
gonna
was
say,
it.
I don't know either with Father's Day or Veterans Day, so I'm not familiar with that
Yeah.
one, surprisingly.
Like it
But,
was very sad because unfortunately, like Chibi, like for example, right? She made a post
mm-hmm.
saying that like, oh, I'm going to have like, I'm going to have like a nice day with my father for Veterans Day, and then I'm going to stream afterwards. We're going to go get ice cream, right?
Yeah.
It was something very wholesome and sweet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people in the contents like had the audacity to basically insult her for doing that.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Like she didn't even say nothing. She was just like Chibi was just like,
Chibi's living her
admittedly,
life.
yeah. And people just like come out of the blue, like it's like, how dare you spend time with your father? And
Yeah.
like Chibi had to like repost the post and be like, I'm so sorry guys, I didn't mean to like make anyone like
Aw.
uncomfortable. And
No.
I'm like, no, Chibi, no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think people just like they don't understand different life perspectives and stuff with that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like you can like not like, the military or whatever, but there are people that, have family members that were a part of it, or like everyone
yeah,
has different things. I think people judge too harshly and you know too negative
and
on the internet. It's just a big negativity thing with the internet.
it is. And unfortunately, X/Twitter is the biggest,
Yeah,
for
people
that.
need to move off of that site, including me. But
Yeah.
I do get a little addicted, and that's the problem too. Is that people are so addicted to like the
And
negative stuff.
unfortunately, I feel like that's how some people like. That's how you get growth. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I admittedly like Twitter slash X is how I meet other people too. 'Cause, like
yeah,
I contact my mutuals through there, and then we eventually become friends. Like that's how it works.
yeah. I can't
And
just
like
get rid of it too. That's like the thing, because that is how I've also met a lot of people, and
and
opportunities are on there.
people cannot grow from Twitch alone.
Mhm.
Like you have to like unfortunately be on the other sites. Like the biggest boosters for like, to help your content grow. And I
Yeah.
don't do this myself, by the way. I just know that like this is it.
Yeah.
But like for example, YouTube and TikTok and Twitter,
They're
they're
so
the big
huge.
three.
Yeah.
Like especially YouTube and TikTok.
Yep. It's something
If
I need
people
to get
reckon
back on too.
yeah, if people recognize you on those two, then yeah, you're definitely going to have like an audience because they'll follow, because that's like a teaser to
Yeah.
you. It's an
Well,
introduction to you.
yeah. I mean, you can see so many examples of people that's gotten big from doing the other things, like
Yeah.
Necroni is one I can think of just off the bat
Yeah.
that's recently popped off into being huge.
Yeah. I believe recently she actually sorry, he my bad.
No, you're
I
good.
totally did not mean to do that to Crony. But he recently got to collab with his Oshi from Hololive.
Yeah. Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie, who's a fellow zombie VTuber.
Yes.
And Yomi
Yes.
from Socks.
Dude. Love Yomi. Love Yomi and
Yeah,
Crony.
they did like a rendition of God Games.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah, there's a couple people in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I just thought that was like a really cool
Yeah.
thing, especially that he was able to like meet his like Oshi like that.
Yeah. And like another one I can think of that's like my Oshi is Smitten Seraph. They they popped off on Twitter and they've, like way back and they've had that Twitter growth. And TikTok, they do TikTok and YouTube all the time and they, I'm a huge, I found them very early on when they were still in their 1.0 models and so I'm watching them grow. It's crazy.
I met you through Sarah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
But keep in mind, like I never had any like collabs or interaction with Sarah other than being like a chatter through Sarah, right?
Yeah.
But like I remember you did like a Phasmophobia collab with Sarah.
Yeah, that was like my first like we did like a Lethal Company before that, and then we did like a Phasmo one after. And that's crazy. You found me from that.
Yeah, like I followed you, and then I saw like you were live once, and I was just like chatting with you.
Wait, that's awesome.
No, that's how we met.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sarah's awesome. They've it's been awesome watching them grow and just seeing their growth and everything.
Oh yeah, totally.
And, they're one of those people I consider a friend, even though we've had like maybe a few interactions.
Yeah,
but they're so kind. Is there anything that you would, to kind of wrap things up, is there anything that you would like to promote? Anything exciting going on? Anything? Cool?
So, admittedly, I got nothing. Hi.
Well, where can the people find you when you do decide to do something?
Oh, yeah. Twitch.tv/Fierce Vox.
Let's go.
You'll find me mostly there. Or Twitter, /X, Fierce Vox.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Or like if you want to like if you find me interesting, you probably just like talk to Candy, and then Candy will lead you to me.
I'll get them over to you. I'll send them over.
Just be like, yo, I like that VTuber.
Where are they from?
Can I talk to thy VTuber?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure. You'll be the middleman.
Yeah. Well, it'll be linked in below when I post it on the YouTubes and the everythings.
Yeah.
So
totally.
But yeah, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. This has been so much fun.
Yeah.
Like I love just like chatting. And
I love yapping.